Hello and welcome to the Britbits. It's Ryan. I'm back. I'm playing Prison Architect, and you just witnessed a riot. And there's two people fighting each other here. One's gonna die with any luck, so I can use my morgue. His name's Sexton. Owned. Let's just change that jail door so. Tell you what, let's make a new prison. You haven't seen that prison. Really successful until I opened all the doors, sort of. So I'm going to create a new prison. Now this is Alpha 5, so we've got the option of continuous intake. I've tried this. It's very, very, very hard. You get 8 new prisoners per day, so that means you have to build a cell block that can contain 8 people every day, with what little funds you have, with what little you can afford, to be honest. I do want to have medium. Actually, we'll have large, just in case the series goes on for a long time. I am going to make a new Britwits channel, by the way, because I can't work out the password to Costa Studios 1. Okay, so we start off with 10,000. For some reason, we just always lose $10. Now, here's the truck with our workmen, and the supply truck. The supply truck's bringing everything. And over here is our deliveries. Here it is. Our garbage. These are lights. And this is the land we're going to work with. Here's another supply truck with materials. It's a bit laggy, yes. Let's read the CEO's letter. Dear Sir, Madam, congratulations on completing your basic induction. You are now fully qualified prison architect. You're a qualified prison architect. Soon you'll be designing, building and running your own prisons, starting from nothing but an empty plot of land and a few stacks of bricks. Before you get started, I thought I might share some important lessons with you. 1. Every prison needs a warden. He should be one of your first hires. Build him a nice office and he'll open up a whole range of advanced facilities via the bureaucracy system. 2. Individual jail cells are expensive, and especially early on when funds are very tight. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell, which can be shared between many prisoners at once. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than an empty stomach. 4. Many items require a water connection. Water is provided by a water pump station, and pipes are built in the utilities view. Use small pipes to connect individual items together. Then use large pipes to connect back to the station. Small pipes can only carry water so far before they lose pressure. That's about everything. Good luck. The CEO, Prison Architect Corp. PS, share tips with fellow architects at www.prisonarchitect-architect.com. I believe I did make it. Oh, I did make a mistake then. Okay. So down here we have a little file, and this is our reports. Okay, so this one shows the staff, our prisoners, the jobs that the staff are doing, and at the moment this shows us our grants. So I'm going to take the $40,000 grant to build a basic detention centre. Now the good thing about grants, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Good thing about grants is that they tell you what you can build with that amount of money. So it's best that if you are going to build that block, you take, like, say if I wanted to build a hospital, I take the grant of health and well-being, and what it will do, it will give you a certain amount of money to build that stuff, and if you build that stuff, you get the money that's left over if you're tight, which is good, and the money you get if you complete it. But I've also got the contract of administration centre, so that gives me 10,000 to play around with, and the contract basic detention centre, which gives me 10,000 to muck around with. So I'm going to go to foundation building. Okay, now how should we design this prison? I liked having to go through a door to get out. I did like that. let's start off with that. And oh no, stuff up. What's it doing? Smooth across. Oh, sorry about the noise. There we go. You may hear my aircon, so I'm sorry about that. So basically we need a warden and an accountant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit escape, go to staff and hire a warden. There you go, click him in. And now we've got the bureaucracy system opened up to us. We need to build him an office. So basically, if you unlock one of these people like finance, security, health or legal, they branch off into different things. Like if you've got the security guy, he'll give you deployment, which tells your guards which area to patrol, what areas you don't let prisoners in. You've got CCTV if you've got fog of war, because fog of war means wherever your guards are is where you can see, to be honest. And riot guards, it's broken. It's just more advanced guards and stronger weapon and more armoured and able to deal with better situations quicker and betterly, if that's a word. Right, now they require an entrance. Now because they are offices, what we can make, ooh, didn't think of that. No. Think small, right? We have a door there, one door there, one door there. Now we've got to also make sure that they don't escape, these prisoners, which is basically the main task throughout the game, obviously. Now, what I do find is a good strategy is having several doors for them for the prisoners to have to go through to enter. So, and you can also set them to staff only, which the door will not open, okay, unless there's a staff member there, and then the door will open and they can just run through. But if there's loads of staff only doors for them to go through, then it takes longer for the prisoners to get through, because they have to break down the door. So I find having 3 doors is good, and that's the only entrance we're going to have to the prison. So I need to get some utilities up and running. So I'm going to hit utilities, go to get a power station so we power our prison. Now we need a water pump station, and that in turn requires power. So I'm going to hit electrical cable and send it to the water pump. Now this is the utilities view that the letter was talking about. Now the problem with running a prison, it requires a lot of power. So what the game has put in is this thing called a capacitor, and this will raise the capacity of the generator you've got. So I'm actually going to add quite a few of these. Now that'll do me for a while, but the thing is, if your power capacity reaches maximum, the power will cut. Yeah, see, look, it's halfway now, and because the capacitors aren't built. But if it reaches a certain maximum capacity, then the power thing will break, need repairing. It's not overly major, apart from if you've got fog of war, or your what's its face, your CCTV goes down, and the cooks, they stop making food, so that makes more delay for food, and it makes the prisoners hungry and annoyed. So that's not good. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we're not going to need any water for these rooms. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit rooms, and we're going to designate what these rooms are going to be. So they're going to be office, and the minimum size is 4x4. So there you go, got power. There you go, see it says